Hi, I just tried recording this video, but I realized I didn't click record on my recording software, Reaper. This is a, 100 subscriber special because 100 subscribers, blowing my mind. Like, I woke up this morning looking, I looked at my channel, I saw the video had a couple comments, and I clicked on it, and I opened it. You know, I was like scrolling through. I was like, oh, it's a lot more comments than I usually get. And I swiped down from the comments and I looked at the view count. It was at 2K. And I'm like, I got like whiplash from it. Like my most popular video before this, before my heart-shaped box video, is at almost 3K, and that was 2 years ago. And it took like a couple of months for it to actually reach that number. And I'm sure at some point it's going to hit 3K, but this was overnight thing. So first question I'm going to answer. The tone, the amp I was using, the guitar I was using, all that stuff. So I'm using Tonocracy, which is not my primary amp thing. I usually use Amplitude, but I was on my MacBook, so I didn't have it available to me because I didn't want to have to pull my PC out because there's a bunch of stuff that I have to move just to make it start. But I'm now recording on my PC. I use this adapter to plug in the camera, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But first, let's do the amp. So if you open up Tonocracy, you literally need nothing else except for a way to plug in your guitar and Tonocracy. You just need to download like a DS1 modeler, or like not a modeler, a DS1 IR or something. I don't know if it's called an IR for that, but pedal capture, and just click on the warm glow preset, and turn your gain down to 4, press it up to 7, and treble up to 6. I had more reverb. It's not required to have reverb, but I like the way it sounds with 30% reverb. So this is what it sounds like. This is what it sounds like with my DS1. I have a DS1 at my foot. I also have a Rat, because someone brought that up in a reply to a comment. They said that I should have used a Rat for the second guitar, which makes so much sense. I don't know why I didn't think of it. But this is what the DS1 sounds like. DS1, and this is what the Rat sounds like. It's on Vintage. It's a clone Rat, by the way. It's King Rat. I don't remember. It's by Mosky Audio, and it's got 4 options to make it sound different, plus a chip switcher that you can switch what chip it uses. But I'm on the top position, and the volume it doesn't matter entirely as long as it's loud enough for you to hear it, and the filter is at the lowest possible and the distortion's at the max. There you go. I prefer the sound of the DS1. I don't know, it's more punchy. It's more full, I feel like. The Rat sounds like it's a patchy beard. This is like a full beard. try a different setting on the ret. It's more full. Let me turn up the filter. Anyway, so that's that question. Oh, also, I forgot. The guitar I'm using is my Squier Jaguar, and I have a Seymour Duncan. I think it's SHR or SRH 1B hot rail, because there's not any humbucker cutouts in this guitar. So if that's what you're wanting to do to this guitar, you have to route it. And then I'm on the bridge position, max volume, max tone. So it's like, instead of sounding like this, it sounds like this. That's max tone. It's brighter. I think that's all I can think of when it comes to this stuff. So if there's anything else, let me know. Comments. Another question I get, I think a lot more, is the camera. The camera I'm using is a Sharp VL-E30U UCam camcorder from 1992. I didn't know it was from 1992. I thought it was like the early 2000s because my dad has a bunch of recordings on it. If I didn't mention, I don't know if I mentioned that already, but I am recording over top of those recordings, but we already saved all those recordings to Google Photos. We recorded all of it to Google Photos, so I can just freely record over top of it if I so please. Oh, also another thing about the guitar, I have a piece of paper stuck between the bridge itself and the guitar because this side of the bridge keeps falling. Like it's just going down, so it's like angled like that. So when it's angled like that, the string is hitting the neck when I bend up. So when you pull up, when you bend it, it stops making sound. Like that's how it should sound. But it goes like that when I pull up. So I stuck a piece of paper in there, a folded piece of paper in there. So if you have that problem, that's a temporary solution until you can find a better one, which is what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna try to see if I can maybe fill the hole with something, or like make it so that way it can't go down. I don't know. And someone also asked how I got the footage over to my computer, and I used a AV to HDMI adapter, which goes you plug the white and yellow into the camera, and then you plug the white and yellow to the adapter, and then out from that you plug an HDMI cable into the computer. But the MacBook, for some dumb reason, Apple decided to do it. I use this adapter plus this because they only do Type C. But this adapter is just a HDMI in adapter for the computer. If I was recording it on this, it'd probably be simpler by a little bit. Also, the adapter needs power. It has a little USB attachment to the end of it. Not attachment. It's not to plug it in. And then also the camera I was using, I didn't have the battery for it, so I had to use the power cable for it. Anyway, so that's that question. Those two questions. Someone asked if I was filming it on a Samsung Smart Toaster. and that was the second camera I was using. No, I'm just joking. I think that's about it. That's about all the questions. So